Well, my friend, I am back once again with my cowboy hat. So I told you guys I'm going to mention why it's a huge mistake, or at least it was a huge mistake of my part, to cash out my 401k. To be honest, I was okay paying the taxes and the fee and all that, so I cashed it out. But I didn't take into consideration the fact that I have marketplace insurance, which means the price I pay monthly for healthcare all depends on how much money I make in a year. I don't know the proper wording here, but basically, since I cashed out that money, there was a large amount of tax deducted. So I guess it's going to look like I made a lot more money than I did, which means that next year I'm probably going to pay a lot more for healthcare than I've been paying this year. And I didn't even need the money. I just put everything in the bank. I just got some really bad advice. I shouldn't be listening to friends. I just got some really bad advice from a friend that he also got fired from the same company I got fired from. As a matter of fact, he was my director at that time. Back in 2017, he got fired. So I was talking to him, and he said, I took out my 401k. I cashed that out. You should do that too. So I did. I didn't really think, I knew the fees, the fines, and all that I had to pay, but it completely skipped my mind, the whole thing about marketplace healthcare insurance. Oh well, mistakes. But anyway, since last video, a few days ago, all depending on when I'm going to release this video, I went to the bins once again. I bought 20 something books and I already sold one of them right away. Very cheap, but I sold. The right position without being too intrusive. And also being able to record loud enough. I could use the microphone on the camera, but this sounds so much better. It's USB, XLR. It also has the XLR. Use either XLR or USB. Of course, I used USB on my computer, and it's a dynamic microphone, which means that you got to be really close to talk to it, but also most of the sound around me gets blocked. The air conditioner is on really loud right on top of me, and I don't think it's sounding here because of this microphone. Because the sound that goes around here doesn't really affect. Only sound that comes right up to it. Hello, 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 hello. So everything, most of the sound gets blocked. Okay, so I just got back from the bins, and here's some of the books I got. Let me move them so I can show you guys. And of course, I'm going to be talking through the microphone on this camera, and it's not going to sound anywhere near as good as my dynamic microphone. So first off, 1981 yearbook. Nice yearbook. I learned to always pick up yearbook, Grandma Moses. Looks interesting. Oh, I didn't even know I picked this up. I was going to put it back. But it's sheet music. Oops, upside down. I don't know if this is worth anything. Oh yeah, it is. I checked. Now I remember. Seems to be worth something. Another yearbook. I think it's the same. Yeah, same school. Flamboyant. Drawing the female figure. All these I checked over there, and I know these all sell, except for this one. Not sure yet, but I didn't see it. There was no comps on it, so I picked it up. Can't go wrong for 75 cents. Even though this time around I try to pick up only books that I know sells, but this kind of looks like it might be worth something. The very least $10. Hunter Thompson's Hell's Angels. And I found a bunch of sports books. I don't know anything about sports. The New Thinking Man's Guide to Pro Football, Paul Zimmerman. Don't know who that is, but it seems like it sells. This one also was kind of weird because I did a search for image, like an image search. And there was a lot of books just like it, but it said something else. So, but I did see one. I think there was one sold for like $10, something like that. Hoping it sells for more. Let's see. This one also looks very interesting. I like all these 70s looking books. I don't remember how much these comped for, but these all sell, and I checked. And like I said, if it doesn't have barcode, then that's why I pick them up. I usually skip the barcoded ones. See another sports one. Lots of cool books. Oh, I didn't even know I picked this up. Rest in the Morning. What is this? Why did I pick it up? Don't remember picking this up. Somebody must have dropped it in my basket. Hope it's hope it sells. It was kind of a hard find on this one, but it looks like it sells. Library. Another sports one. This one I think sells pretty high. If I'm not mistaken, it was like $40 or something like that. Closing time, I don't remember, but it sells. There's always money in religion. This one sells, not for much, but it sells. Anthropology, Dictionary of Anthropology, also sells. Picked it up, of course. First edition, Stephen King's Gerald's Game. I saw a lot sold at $6 to $10, and some signs sold for like $300-400. Didn't see any sold first edition, so get at least $10 for it. Ford manual. This one might sell for either $6 to $10 or $30 to $40. It was all over the place. Don't remember how much this was or how much it sells for. The Second Sex. This one also sells pretty decent. I'm showing you guys these books because if you see them, pick them up, because all these sell except for the one I told you I have no idea. This one sells kind of low, but it sells. Modern Grammar and Composition 3. Now this one sells for a lot. And by a lot, I mean like $30-40. Sleeping Beauty, Disney. Blank. It's like a journal type book. Got all these little stones. It sells. More religion facts that sell. 540 little known facts about the Bible, or 500 little known facts about the Bible. It all depends on how you say it. Here we go. Some military for, what is it? The United States Army Training Center Infantry. Fort Dix, New Jersey. This one was another one that looks like it sells for a pretty decent chunk of change. The Story Workshop Reader. This one I was leaving, but then it checked, and it seems like it sells. 2001 Space. Oh, Arthur Clarke. Rendezvous with Rama, by the author of 2001 Space Odyssey and Childhood's End. And I always pick up vintage kids book. This one seems to do pretty good as well. Like from anywhere from $15 to $20, $25, $30, something like that. Now this one, I don't know. I didn't comp it well. Horton Hatches the Egg. The only reason I picked it up is because it has no barcode. So I'm just realizing that I picked it up. I was gonna check and then throw it back if it is. Usually what I do is I just start grabbing all the books, then I go to a corner and I check comps and then throw back the ones that don't sell. I skipped this one. I picked it up, but I didn't throw it back. And last but not least, I guess it's not least. I have no idea. I don't remember, but I know this sells. Ralph Eugene Meatyard, an Aperture Monograph. Photography. And these types of book I know sell, and I comped it. I don't remember how much it sells for, but it was sellable. And there you have it. Those are the books I picked up today.